Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays a Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We need the Lost. How to get missing poster Isaac. I never thought I would have to Google this. I would like to know how to get missing posters so I can get lost. I looked around the wiki but didn't find too much on how to find this particular trinket. Good lord. Okay, so you have to beat the lamb with Isaac. We've done that a long time ago. That explains why we haven't had it for a while. Or why we don't have like 100 episodes where it showed up and I just chose to kick it to the freaking curb. So you know what? I mean, I guess this puts us in a position where we can be like, hey, we haven't played as Eden for a while. Let's do an Eden run. Hope it shows up. We'll do whatever we can to finesse that trinket into existence. We start with a couple of extra items, or one extra item thanks to Eden's Blessing. 3COSD3MH with the D1 and the Moon card. Check this out. Right off the bat, you gotta love Isaac, dude. Immediately upon starting the run, we have one secret room per floor guaranteed. Rate of fire, not amazing, but not horrible. Little Delirium is highly variant, but is generally a pretty good upgrade for us. So I'm happy to see it. Damage is slightly above average, to be fair. This is an okay setup. Now, we're probably not going to use the D1 to duplicate the Moon on every single floor. I don't know, maybe we will. The best reason for why to do it is actually, why not? I think. You know, it's a free secret room every floor if we want it. We'll use Yumheart temporarily, but maybe not long term. Keep in mind that on top of everything else, you know, particularly, I love Slipped Rib. It's like the old school Flash projectile shields, you know, before orbitals were predominantly just offensive. But they compensate for its relative, or like literal offensive badness by just giving you, like the shield, which is so enormous. It's a good trade-off. Beats a pretty fly for sure. Mind you, it is an item room item, not a pill get, so fair enough. But what I was going to say is we have other things we need to get. 4th level Meat Boy Bandage Girl. I can't remember. I think we've done one of them. On top of that, something like Blank Card Son 10 times. We've already killed Mom with the Bible. Have we done the thing where we die 10 times in a row to get the half hearts? I can't remember. You just hold R 10 times, then you unlock... Do we see half hearts on occasion? Yeah, we must have done that. Probably on one of our, like, pseudo-challenge runs. I'll drop a bomb down here. That seems like a good value. We need offense on this one. Anyway, the number one thing is, of course, if we get Mom's Box of Trinkets, we'll buy it. If we find the missing poster, we'll take it, without a doubt. But it has been unwieldy so far. It's been wily. That's the word I'm looking for. It's been rare. Lucky us. Dude, HP-wise, we are going to be probably pretty sorted here. Everything's looking great so far. Just hoping that, I mean, you can't rely on it on the first floor, but a deal with the devil that gives us some damage up. Even just a rate of fire up would be worth the world to me right now. If we can get a raw tears upgrade right here, I'd be a very happy man. Okay, this version of the haunts, annoying, but shouldn't be too tough. Just gotta remember, the brimstone beams reflect off the sides of the walls, so we're standing in the right spot right now. What do we do next? Something like this. Actually, a great job with little Hushy there. Lovely. Belly button. Belly button is doubled trinkets. Doesn't really give us a better ability to get missing poster, but I guess, you know, you just gotta say it's the thought that counts. So how are we gonna do this? We're gonna, I mean, get missing, or sorry, get the moon again. We might as well use it to teleport out of our curse room. Okay, grab that, drop the moon, pick up both trinkets. Unless you want to maybe double the effect of push pin, which honestly, it's kind of got me thinking. Balls of Steel. Telepills. I mean, I don't dislike a Telepills. It's our regular secret room? Dude, the free luck upgrade is real nice as well, but... maybe a doubled pushpin effect is actually worth something. I don't know if it's one of... Like, it works on a random chance, or like rather a 10% chance to give you a piercing shot, but I don't know. Maybe it would be a 20% chance, or an overlapping 10% chance, at least, if you had 2 of them. Probably worth more than the broken magnet, at least. So far, a little bit offensively under the weather, but we gotta keep in mind as well, I've been doing like almost exclusively Forgotten runs. And the Forgotten runs just start unbelievably strong every single time. It's only when you have to face Delirium, and the Hush, to be fair, on literally every single run that you go, ugh, I hate this. So my dream for this floor right now, my long-term dream, my pipe dream, you know, my Jamie Foxx going to Bermuda in Collateral sort of fantasy for myself before Tom Cruise gets in my cab and ruins it. I would love to be able to get a black market, buy 1 item with the black market, and get into the boss trap room. That seems like a modest helper for us. So we can get unlimited battery charges there. Now, unlimited battery charges is worth nothing right now, but you can see, you know, oh, we could pretty easily, that was very dumb. Imagine a situation where that could be worth something. 11 cents is not shop-worthy right now. And 6 bombs. Alright, I'm gonna use some bombs, just because, you know, still a little bit weaker than I'd like to be. But the deal with the devil, oh my god, I just realized, why am I even like slightly apprehensive about this run? We should be thanking our lucky stars. Okay, we'll definitely use 2 of diamonds. Are we gonna take both of these? I actually think we might as well. We definitely want Guppy's Paw. Why not take the Shade along with it? Or Hush, I should say. Yeah, take this. So grab this. We could get 3 Spirit Hearts, who cares? It's not that meaningful. We'll get 2 of diamonds. There's 1 more room for us to do. We can actually do the boss trap room already. So we could leave this floor with 99 cents. Or at least maybe 88. I'm gonna pop strength, just to make sure 2 of diamonds can be on the ground. So just be smart here. We want to pick up both trinkets. It'll be cool, dude. I'm doing administrative stuff here. It doubled a golden chest, which is actually not that bad, because we needed to use our charge regardless, but... Are you guaranteed to have the same thing? No. Okay, let's start doubling up here. Whether we get 2 of diamonds or a battery charge is irrelevant. Aren't we infinite now? Aren't we actually at 99 cents just because we have 2 battery charges on this room? I gotta think about it, but... Maybe not infinite, because what if we double the battery charge? Sorry, what if we double the 2 of diamonds instead of the battery charge first? Which is what happened. Now we can't get a battery charge, but what we can do is get to 88 cents regardless. Still really, really good. And then, yeah, just use 2 of diamonds. I mean, why would you ever want to store and keep it and maybe get some value out of it later? Just pop it immediately. Absolutely. This is okay. I mean, it's still great. And we got to 88 cents on the, like, 2nd floor. That's a real positive. I'm just annoyed with my own idiocy to some extent. Now, we're going to get a lot of advantages here. But I'm still dumb, is the takeaway message here. We don't need pay to play. That's a greed mode item. We could use battery, but I'm not excited about it. I'm waiting for something. Mom's box of trinkets, easy. So you take that, rewind it back. Ursher got the stuff to make your booty go smack. And, I mean, sure, it's probably a little better to do things this way. Okay, so now Mom's Box of Trinkets gives us a great chance at missing poster. We did manage to up our damage a little bit. We got Sackboy. Let's 2 of spades. We'll save the moon card, use it to teleport later. Things are going well. Sorry, I had to take a little sip of water there. As Anthony Kiedis said, I do a little dance, and then I drink a little water. He understands the value of proper hydration. In fact, that whole song is about water. When he says, "What I got, you gotta get it, put it in you," he's talking about the water that makes up our cells. Most people don't know that. They think it's about something dirty. He's just really passionate about water rights. He hates Nestle. That's why he's saying, give it away, give it away, give it away now, you know? How come everybody want to keep it like the Kaiser? He's talking about Kaiser Wilhelm. Historically, the German chancellor who he refused to give away any of the fresh water from the River Kiel to any of his neighbors, leading, of course, to the famous Austrian droughts of the Stroopwafel. The Stroopwafel droughts from the... That's Dutch, you Philistine! I know it's Dutch. The only Austrian-sounding word I could think of was Schwarzenegger. Which probably actually would have been funnier. But anyway. Oh, speed up. So again, what I was gonna say before, like, we kicked off and got a bunch of money and things got weird, but also good, is that we should be thanking our lucky stars that we're in the position we're in right now, because we actually now can just play Isaac. Once we get the Lost, it'll be a little bit of a different story. We'll have to do the post-it note stuff again, but I love playing the Lost to begin with, so that's gonna be a fun time. But now we don't have to do any arbitrary nonsense. We can just get back to beating the chest. That's fun. It's not that I didn't enjoy our goal-oriented Isaac gameplay. And again, there's still some stuff to knock out. But we're very much starting to get on that home stretch of having knocked out the majority of it. This is a huge item for us if we really, really want to get a Zigga Zigga Ah. No, but this is a huge item for us if we want to get as many trinkets as possible, which we absolutely do. We can just start playing the game again, having anecdotes. It's a good time. Missing page. So this is a weird one. We want it, or sorry, mysterious paper, I should say. But we don't want to have to use it. But if we get the opportunity, we may choose to use it, because I firmly believe that there's like a 1 in 8 chance it actually triggers the Lost unlock if you die in a self-sacrifice room. I might be wrong. And here's the thing, is it worth it? I mean, yes. You may say no, but I very much disagree. I think it is worth it if you have no other options and you're really eager to unlock the Lost. Why wouldn't you, right? It's the Magician. Nah, just give me more bombs. Now, it's probably not worth it right here, because we could just get to the, it's reasonably likely we'll just get to the missing poster, but we haven't yet. So don't rule anything out, is all I'm saying. On a more, like, smaller contextual sort of level right now, how's this run going? I have complaints, but they're not major complaints. You know, our HP is sustainable for the time being. Definitely, that's helpful. I appreciate it. Definitely would like to improve our damage to some extent. I'm happy with store credit. That's a free shop item. We do have to go to the shop to make it happen, but hey, we're not in a rush. Like, what do we care? I hate having 2 trinkets for this reason. Anytime we accidentally pick up a trinket, we're gonna have to go, you know, through the cycle again, but oh well, I suppose. Not that big of a problem. I'm really glad, and I almost would never say this, but I'm glad we picked up Shade. Like, it's surprisingly aiding and abetting our relatively not so fantastic damage situation here. It's okay, but I don't think it's that necessary, to be honest. So I am gonna take the battery. I don't, you know, with our damage being so low, I will take Buddy in a Box, but I don't foresee it being incredible. Remember, we want passives, non-spacebar items. This will give us un-items, so I'm willing to do it, and I think HP is a reasonably good return on our investment. Ooh, talk more about ROI to me, Poppy. Don't say it like that, please. Okay. Moving onwards and upwards. Again, mysterious paper. Wouldn't even make the grade for me, were it not for the Lost unlock here, even though, as I understand it. I mean, my trinket evaluation skills are worse than my item evaluation skills, just to give you some idea of where we stand there. The obviously great trinkets are a different story. You know, everybody loves curved horn. The horn that curves. But when it comes to the ones that have, like, more conditional effects, that's where I fall apart on those. And we're actually, dare I suggest, starting to fall behind just a little bit. You know what? I'm going to say we don't want mysterious paper. I'm going to go no, so we don't get any more spacebar items that could take the place of Mom's box of trinkets. Something's wrong. I just don't think we're going to use mysterious paper. If it would work as missing posters, sure, but I don't know. It's going to be hard for me to reach a point where I'm like, sure, let's toss this run away. If it's the first floor, I guess it's a different story, but... So close. Let me just Google it to make sure. Missing page Isaac. Grants a chance to deal damage to all enemies. Okay. The activation chance depends on your luck stat. If you have between 50 and 60 luck, you have a 50% chance to do damage to all enemies on a room when you take damage. Wow. All you need is 50 to 60 luck to make that happen, huh? That's pretty good. I'm not saying 50 to 60 luck is impossible. It's probably impossible if you don't have placebo. Or at least very, very unlikely. I guess you could just double a luck upgrade over and over and over and over again with Crooked Penny. Strikes me as a little unlikely, though. Lucky Toe, I mean, we're getting some trinkets that definitely qualify as half decent or better. Might as well peep this, see what we got. PhD. But again, they're not the trinkets I'm looking for. Ooh, this room is gonna be a little dicey. Yeah, get yourself trapped in the corner. Why not? It's okay. There's nothing to fret about here. Still, bad rate of fire. Damage is maybe at average, slightly worse. But we have a very good deal with the devil opportunity here. Just trying not to walk myself backwards onto any mushrooms unnecessarily. Or forwards. Half red heart drops. Not interested. We still have an item room to go to. Okay. Thank you. It's like the third time on this run we've gotten a secret room from an enemy exploding. Usually, they just hurt me when they explode. This time, they're doing me a great service. Yo, Cricket's Head? Alright. All complaining ceases temporarily. Cricket's Head, a beautiful option for you and yours. 9.20 damage, blaze it. Still not missing poster, but that's okay. Feeling a lot better now. Plus, we're fighting, like, the easiest boss. One of these days, I'm gonna place a bomb that's actually good. Nope, we are out of bombs. It'll have to be tomorrow. One of these days implies not today, I suppose. Tears up, extremely good. 9 lives, extremely good. We might as well do it like... It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It does matter, you fool. Now you're on full spirit hearts. It clearly, obviously matters. Brain. Yeah, it's not my fault. It's just my stupid brain. You guys ever see Gone with the Wind? Me neither. But you know, like, there's that very famous quote in it, where the lady's like, you know, if you leave, you're gonna regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but then every day for the rest of your life. Great quote, an all-time movie classic. Like, can you imagine if you were in the other person's shoes during that conversation? Like, you're finally leaving this toxic situation, and they're like... You're gonna regret it, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but every day for the rest of your life? You would just be like... Okay, bye. Like, is that... Are you done? Like, I finally got myself teased out of this situation, and then you're trying to hit me with this, like, you're gonna regret it in 20 years sort of business. I'm not worried about 20 years. I'm worried about right now. You're freaking me out, you weirdo. Balls of steel. Okay, so now, what do? It's easy. hold missing poster, look for a self-sacrifice room. We find a self-sacrifice room. We will... I mean, when we die, we'll come back to life. So it's actually like a dream situation, right? We get to unlock the Lost, potentially, but then also have... Hold on. I just don't want to leave it behind by accident. I'm being very careful whenever I see new trinkets. We should also have the chance to finish the run. But first we gotta find a self-sacrifice room. There does not appear to be one on this floor. I look twice as hard at the map now whenever I say that, because of that one time where I really screwed things up. Wow, that was horrible. Nah, it's okay. Either way, this is hugely important for us. So now I've just got to make sure. I got to remember, when you find a self-sacrifice room, just dump on it. Get yourself destroyed. And can I just say a big, actual, literal, non-ironic round of applause to Isaac specifically? Isaac gave me the trinket on the first video after I completed all the other post-it notes. You couldn't ask for more than that. That's like... it brings a tear to your eye. We have a mutual level of respect, the game and myself, and this just shows it. Now, it made me work for that forgotten kill, no question about it. It really made me work for ultra hard. Both of those are workable for sure, but now it said, you know what? My boy needs a little bit more momentum on this save file. Here's the very arbitrary trinket that he needed in order to get the unlock, and there you go. Thank you, Isaac. Can I get a thank you, Isaac, in the comments below? I gotta start doing some YouTube-specific engagement stuff. Number one YouTube tip I've never implemented for myself is they're always like, hey, you know, we reward videos that get a lot of comments. So ask your viewers to answer some inane question that nobody cares about the answer to so that they leave a comment. Your video gets pushed up in the search rankings. What do you prefer? Pizza or French fries? Let me know in the comments below. I'm very interested to know whether the consensus is that people prefer pizza or French fries. What do you think about the legacy of Mikhail Gorbachev? Historic reformer or traitor to the Soviet cause? Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Who killed John F. Kennedy? Let me know in the comments below. See, the joke is that we're getting into some real stuff now. What's better, anime or... No, okay, we're not going to go down this road. I'll talk about a lot of controversial subjects, but I don't know. Anime, that's a medium non grata. I don't want to get involved with that anime crowd. On the positive side or on the negative side, I'd rather exist tangential to the curve. Please, a self-sacrifice room. Get me out of this prickly conversation topic. Look at that. That's a flanking maneuver, mouth. We're on Necropolis 1. Oh my god, we're slow. I'm going to hit you with the logical endpoint, I think, of this run right now. Here's how I think it's going to go. We've drastically improved, by the way. Like, our run has gotten so much better. But I think we're going to play the self-sacrifice room. I don't know if we become the Lost or if we unlock the Lost. But following that point, why don't we just play the self-sacrifice room more? And then go fight the lamb. Seems doable to me. Whoops, didn't mean to buy that. Potato peeler's a little weird here. Let's go for it. Remember, we want to keep Mom's Box of Trinkets because it actually doubles the effect of our trinkets as well. Which, I say remember, because I forgot. Until I was like, why did my rate of fire go down there? At this point, I will say, I don't see a need to create trinkets. I'm happy to hold them, though. This is our moment of truth. Okay, it's very simple. Missing poster, Isaac. Let's just make sure. If Isaac dies in a sacrifice room, a particular puzzle piece will be... Wait, DLC, dying in a sacrifice room while holding it will outright unlock the lost regardless of current character. This should be our time to shine. Way up. I feel blessed. Thank you. I'm like quadruple checking. I'm like, are we still holding it? Every time I step on the spikes, we still holding it? We still holding it? Okay, but we picked up the Bible. Are we still holding it? We do want to kill the angel statue. Why not? You know, again, it gives us the chance to turn this into a Mega Satan victory. Grab that. Don't grab that yet. We died. You unlocked the lost. Your boy is a genius. An actual mad genius. We don't have to start over. I was gonna say... Okie dokie. Forgive me for being a little quick on the draw, on the respawn, but your boy, which is me in this case, yeah, I'll take it. I wanted to get this lost run started as soon as possible. Okay, that was dumb. Plus, we never do this. Oh, we only have one key piece. I forgot. Because we died on the second angel statue. Whatever, we can fight the lamb. So we've finally done it. We've unlocked the lost. Now, that's the work has just begun. We still have to win with the lost. However, winning with the lost, I mean, we've already done all the keeper stuff. That's not just, like, the keeper is not necessarily strictly harder than the lost, I guess, but... I mean, let's use your noggin, right? Like, it is harder. So we can dump missing poster. Once we get another charge here. Missing poster served its purpose. I got to admit, if you had asked me before this run, like, do you think missing poster is going to be the thing that gets you, or sorry, do you think Mom's Box of Trinkets is going to be what gives you missing poster? I probably would have said, you know what, like 1/3 chance Mom's Box of Trinkets, 1/3 chance just getting it on a random drop when we least expect it, 1/3 chance, I don't know, praying to the Isaac gods above and eventually being rewarded thusly. Oh, thank you. So, I mean, 1/3 chance is not 0. I'm happy it worked out. Dropped her butt off and then chirped out. Today was like one of those fly dreams. Got a missing poster on the flooded caves. Highly. Kind of just a filler word there, but... lucky me. Dude, I hate to fight Carrion Queen without piercing shots. It's an easy fight, but it's a little cumbersome. A little tedious. Get me out of here. All I can think of now is that delicious Holy Mantle action. Do we start with Holy Mantle as the lost, or do we have to beat, like, Mom first to get it unlocked permanently on the character? I don't recall. Either way. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you. I love the Lost. Like, old Lost, for bragging rights, nothing else came close. New Lost, for just, like, sheer enjoyment of gameplay, is way up there. Right, we don't have Polaroids, so... like, I just love playing the new Lost. Oh my god. Like, it's reasonably plausible to just win as that character on almost any run you ever do. Thanks to Holy Mantle. I'm a big fan. It might look dire. We have a very, very low chance to lose this run. I will take this just in case, but not because of this life, but because of the life where we inevitably are going to respawn as Blue Baby. Blue Baby starts with 3 HP. Should give us enough. I'm very, dare I say, I'm annoyed by the fact that we did a bunch of annoying big rooms. And then said annoying big rooms led us to the world's highest bait of a dead end ever. Smart Fly. It's a good item. Reasonably speaking. We gotta remember, we did come down here a little underpowered. We left for the womb at Necropolis 1, which is a little bit of an idiotic decision, I'll admit. But what am I, if not an idiot? We're obviously going to take this back to get the Tears upgrade, but we will take Locust of Conquest. And again, no need for missing poster anymore. We saw the cutout. It said, you've unlocked the Lost. If they try to take it away from me at this point, from my cold dead hands, baby, it will not occur. Again, I feel the need to point out, this run is but it's a specter of a memory at this point. This run does not matter. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, but the real runs start in our next video. The Lost. A long time coming. I also, again, this life, not a big problem. It's the blue baby life where all things matter. I mean, 3 HP isn't really that much more than 1.5. It only allows us to get hit one more time. You can run the numbers. Even with 3 HP, you can't get hit a third time. The third time, this kills the blue baby. There we go. I think we're safe. It's all on this room. Never mind. We are not at all safe. I was gonna say it's all about getting them in line with one another, but didn't really work out there. I think we will probably die, and we may die like, I don't know, 8 times. I hope we don't. I mean, there's a realistic chance we could beat the lamb without getting hit. It's just, I don't like to bet on it because of the fact that you could just get telefragged is one good example of what can happen. Beams of light screw you up a little bit. Colored lights can hypnotize, sparkle somebody else's eyes. Now, woman, I said stay away, hey. I'm looking for items, cards. Anytime I see a small room, I'm willing to give it a chance. This is the most scared I've ever been on this room. Hey, tractor beam. Look at our rate of fire. All, like, soy milk rate of fire, 10 times soy milk damage. Is that enough to get us there? It really, really should be. We still might have to wait until we have 2 HP. Or more than 1 HP, I should say. I was just gonna say, homing shots continue to not be any joke. Right? Okay, that was just... that wasn't my finest moment. Excuse me, the attack that he used that dimmed the lights was on a different life. I believe we should be given the benefit of the doubt at this point. I think we've just broken the game. We have... Sure. It is now going to be dark forever. Disregard. It's light again. I don't know anything about Isaac, apparently. We should wait for the blue baby life to take that, but in my heart of hearts, I am an impatient man sometimes. Oh, I hate this. Now, you're doing fine. Don't sweat it. Don't let him telefrag you. That's the big one. So I saw my moment. I went for it. It worked. But it was a little spooky. Dude, this is some serious machine gun damage here. We do need to do our victory lap run as well. But hey, we made it. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Look at this. He exists. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya!